everybody. First of all, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Good job, everyone. And it is also a ribbon cutting event for Riverfest. This whole weekend was Riverfest, so we planned this riverine event for Riverfest. I wanted to acknowledge a few people that truly surprised me with coming. Crystal Card was involved with the whole transfer of land that it went to the Conservation Commission. From the Conservation Commission is here Joanne Jovino and Marty Mahoney, former Diane de Passel also, and her husband, Mr. Finals, right? Like finals. And I also see Marty Mahoney from the planning board. I'm just overwhelmed with the attendance here. And of course, Mr. Bartlett at Bartlett's Landing right here. Now, revealing this panel, it's not revealed yet. That signals for me that's the end of my project. It was a project that had a lot of partnerships, not least the Brownie Scouts.
Yay!
Before Green Up, Mary Leach texted me and said, I have the Brownies here, they would like a project. And I thought, sure, Bartlett's Landing, we need some sowing of plants, wildflowers, planting of plants. And so that's the group that I got. And what do you know? Many of them live within walking distance. This is the serendipity I get to work with. So it started last year's fall. The treasurer of the River Stewardship Council indicated that there were funds for a number of wayside exhibits for communities along the wild and scenic designated section of the Sudbury, the Assabet, and the Concord River. What do you know? Here's our paddlers right now, as if I orchestrated it. So I volunteered to work on a panel to highlight the recreational heyday of the Concord River, the Riverhurst Boathouse, which was right there. And at this beach, that's about 100 years ago. And there's more people coming, oh my goodness. I interviewed past and present neighbors. I worked with Tom Paskiewicz, who has a big album full of old postcards to show and prove the existence of this recreational asset. And I worked with Kevin Murphy on scans of a 1921 plan, which put the boathouse on a map. It was at that time more of a summer camp for people from Somerville, not different spellings of summer. It can still be a recreational destiny or a destination, and there's just no boathouse anymore. The river access location is managed by the Conservation Commission. There is a Sudbury Valley Trustees reservation, 22 acres, the Ralph Hill Homestead Conservation Land, where one of the founders of Billerica had his homestead. And then across the river is Vietnam Veterans Park, where also Ralph Hill, they call it the Woodland reservations. When I contacted the neighbors about this panel and the project and the plans, they pointed out that the parking was in poor condition and it could use some love. So the stars aligned when I contacted Ed Tierney from the Highway Department, and we worked together with Conservation, Highway Department. Heavy equipment came in, they scooped all the mud all the way to the, surprisingly, there was a paved hot tub parking lot. Around the hot tub parking lot, the Brownies helped with the weeding of the garlic mustard, which I am happy to say you will not find it here anymore, and there was a lot of it. And then we sowed the conservation wildlife seed mix, which this is the patch, it went all around, but this is the patch that did best. And sections where the seed mix didn't really pop up, we added native plants from Garden in the Woods in Framingham, and that was funded by the Conservation Commission. Well, now, just not to make it too long, we are going to Mr. Bartlett himself. He's the president of the Historical Society in Billerica. He's the vice chair of the Open Space and Recreation Plan Committee and chair of Recreation Commission. And if you ask him what else, he will say too many.
Yes.
Too many. That's what he said. So take this away, Mr.
Okay.
Bartlett.
Okay, I'm going to cut this. I'm not a relative, I don't think, although I do claim all famous Bartletts as relatives. I live in the neighborhood here. I did drive down because I hit my wife with the golf ball, so we drove down. That's her sitting over there. But in any case, I tell my grandsons when I've taken them down here that it's named after me, and they believe me.
We can keep that.
Yes.
Might as well.
So here we go.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Now I'll take this one away too. And I can take your scissors and the ribbons. Thank you. So you'll see the postcards from Tom Paskowitz collection, the different logos that are the partners in the project, the watershed that our Concord River is part of, the wild and scenic section of these rivers, and a photograph by Stacy Nealand. I don't. She's here! Stacy Nealand is here also. And the 1921 plan, which in the green it shows the parcel that is the conservation land parcel, which actually has a boathouse written in it. I don't know who took it away, but it's gone, and it doesn't matter because the boats land anyway. Yeah, that's so. Come by another time when you can study it, and I don't think I'm done with this project. This is it.
Thank you, Marlies. Thank you for organizing it all.
Let's go taste the boats.